In the spirit of slop and all things cringe, I decided to take on the enormous challenge of watching the first episode of the Tuah podcast to the end. And spoiler alert, I didn't make it to the end because I realized that it was stupid and I was stupid and I turned it off. Anyways, enjoy or don't. You're probably not gonna.
Tuh. Like, you really gotta put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying Tuah, you're saying Tuh.
This is an endurance challenge. I'd rather run a marathon without training. This is content theft, by the way.
Subscribe to that thing.
I'm gonna dangle from a tree.
Here, and then we got Jamie, of course. Jamie's one of the women.
I'm waiting till something happens. This guy looks like he doesn't want to be here.
Sure am.
We need a white man for diversity.
Oh. Actually, you know what? Or actually, maybe that's better, because these people talk slow. They don't get to the damn point.
Well, what's the point of memorizing any history? Because we've now learned that none of it was true.
Half of it.
When I grew up, I don't know if this is even what you learned in school.
What is she talking about? When I learned history, most of it was true. At least, you know what? Maybe they got a profound point.
I learned that the Native Americans and the Pilgrims had a fun dinner.
Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1962.
1492.
Okay, he didn't teach me very
Nah, that was funny, guys. Get it? She got the date wrong? Why aren't you laughing?
So, you've had Jake Paul. You've had I don't know what order you're gonna do these in.
Terrible start.
But you've had Jake Paul on.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes, so far.
Jake's for
Okay, this not even a start. This is the status quo. The bar is very low.
you well.
He's a little spooky to talk to.
Really?
That's like a man, you know. That is not like a little soft boy.
She wants Jake Paul. I keep oh, you know what? Maybe that's for the better. I don't think the Tuah girl is a real person, and I think this is a psyop. Yeah. Also, what happened to the dude that interviewed her? Is he just dead now? Did she kill him? Because she got famous for 2 words, mind you. 2 words, and now she's got this dumpster fire going on. And the guy who interviewed her, nothing. Still probably working a minimum wage job.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. There's Botox everywhere.
Yeah, most people.
I get a little myself. I call it Brotox when I do it. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, Brotox.
Did you find that funny? Did you find that funny, guys? Your trunk? Okay.
And Whitney, you can back me up here.
I don't get Botox anymore.
No, hold on.
Is he looking 2 different directions?
Start
There's 2 people. I think they're called the Bogdanov twins, and they're a very prime example about why you shouldn't get Botox.
Oh, wow. So you still have some movement, which is good. You should have more, though. Here's the thing. Number 1, if you're a girl and you get Botox, number 1, you're going to attract pedophiles. Okay? We're all trying to stop shaving your vagina hair.
Don't stop shaving your vagina hair. I don't know where the fuck Whitney's going with this. Don't stop.
No,
We're gonna grow it out.
I don't like what they're talking about. It makes me uncomfortable. And it makes me want to stroll up to a gun store and purchase a old shotgun with 1 shell.
Yeah, see, you know what I do kind of want? There's you can get Botox in your armpits so that you don't sweat. Yeah. But the dermatologist said to me,
This is that clip that went around, guys. Press the mute button, and you'll be fine.
okay, so you can get, I think it's like 18 shots in both one armpit, 18 and 18, so that you don't sweat. But then he was like, the sweat does have to come out somewhere, and it usually comes out in your...
And your poochie banana? What the fuck?
When I eventually become a domestic terrorist, this is gonna be Exhibit A in my mental case.
And her poochie banana.
Yeah, she got...
You grew it out.
Why did she say it twice?
And I can't date any more gay men.
Yeah, shit, if you want to come over here and munch on this rug, go for it, boy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Why do all 4 of these people, except for the one that hasn't spoken yet, they might be on mute, I don't know. Why do these 3 people have to be the most repulsive people in terms of conversational choice? You couldn't talk about, like, literally anything else. potty humor and private part humor. That's the go-to. That really gets the fucking babies and on your shit, dog. Phrasing. Anyways, why? Who divided this into chapters and who named it? Who named it this?
My mama left me and she picked crack over me. Please sit here and cry.
Have
with
you
me.
tried crack though? From what I
What? That's a pivot. Have you tried crack though? This person got famous a week ago or so.
Yeah, I don't know, those kangaroos, they look like the Jake Paul of Australia. Those kangaroos.
See, they keep stroking Jake Paul. Like, they're glazing this guy. They're already associating with bad people. That whole crowd, his brother and every one of his friends, they're all bad people. I mean, if I was famous, who knows? I might leech off of the nearest horrible person in my vicinity. Mr. Beast, hit me up. I hear you do war crimes and slavery. Let me in, man. Dude, let me in.
You're mad at
I forgot. It's like her entire career, quote unquote, was built off of a sex joke about spitting on a wiener. It's kind of gay, dude.
When all this shit started, I didn't get any money off of that.
Yeah.
So I can suck my left lip.
Yeah, you should.
Oh no, I didn't get a fucking giant paycheck from the stupid ass joke I made. Darn it, you! I don't get a paycheck for doing dumb shit. I hate you.
Really asked them to take the video down. She was like very depressed about it, and they just kind of like blocked her and
you
ran
have it
off.
all.
They blocked all my friends too, and we all have it like screenshotted too. Like I messaged them, I was like, all right, you posted the one, you got views. And
We're literally the reason you're famous and you're complaining. I'd be grateful. I'd be like, haha, thank you for literally giving me a reason to exist. Without that, you would have just been another business major, man. I'd be thankful. It was embarrassing, but it's embarrassing now. Why aren't you embarrassed now? This is arguably more embarrassing. You're milking that thing, dude. This whole joke's a starving cow, and you're just squeezing it, man. Just stop.
and everything else, just stop. You're like horrified.
That's what I'm saying. Just stop.
I talk out of my ass a whole lot.
Good.
But I'm open with them. I don't have any kind of issue set in front of them.
See, sometimes you talk out of your ass and it's funny, and then sometimes you get the hawk to a podcast.
Or they're repeating what they heard somebody else say, or they're so obsessed about their brand, or trying to do what you did. They're trying to get a catchphrase going. They're trying to get some brand going.
Dude, this is the she's describing that Poochie banana thing she said earlier. That's what she said, right? I don't know. Tried to do it again. We're milking it. I do not know, and you can correct me, but I think this is like the first instance of milking it where it's really gone far and people are acknowledging it. The comments on her YouTube shorts they're funny. They're more funny than this. Anyways, milking it. There's that cow's udder is a desert.
So inauthentic, so artificial, and it's so repellent. And then
you know, Poochie banana. That's what I'm saying.
you just talked out of your ass, and it was something, you know.
I had no intention of that.
Yeah, that's why it worked. Everyone else was running around with intention, being like, "How do I get famous off this? How do I get viral off this?" And you were just, you know.
She's describing this entire podcast. I don't even need to say anything. She's doing it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
I'll
just
give
out there
y'all a
like,
2 for
"Hey,
2.
I'm gonna do that." Choke. Anything?
Yeah, there you go. They're checking out to like
This
say,
is the same thing that just happened earlier. I'm beating a dead horse. The horse is dead, and I'm beating it. And you know, just keep repeating yourself and repeating yourself. This is insanity.
I think we need to get Chelsea drunk and give her a microphone and see what she does.
What do you think?
I think everyone in this podcast should die in a horrific car accident. I'm allowed to say that because I'm not monetized and I'm a nobody.
Uh-oh, what's wine do?
Wine kind of makes you want to hump the couch a little bit.
What is she talking about, man? Waiter. 1 cheap shotgun and 1 shell, please.
I can't drink it anymore. I either drunk cry or I get like violent. Like it's out of my hands.
Imagine what that video would have done.
Like that's where Harley comes from. That's my alter ego.
Harley.
Harley. Like you got Haley and then you got.
This is like grown men saying they're literally the Joker or literally Batman.
Just a straight up Nicki Minaj over here. She's got all her personality. So Harley, we see Harley when Harley drinks liquor. Brown.
Not
liquor.
even. Yeah.
Is this like a self-diagnosed BPD thing going on? Because it seems like it. It's very white of you.
So that I don't even want to get back
You
together.
just want their attention.
I just want him to miss me.
Yeah, you're
and
not ever gonna forget
be
about me.
sorry.
Bitch. Yeah.
I get vengeful.
No one can see it, but like I'm just looking at the screen with an angry face. I'm angry.
You know, you can't really sit in there like, no, someone gave me these and they were on sale. I went to Aldo and they were like 20% off and it was like $40.
So I know I have it on like 1.5, I think it's like 1.25 times speed. I still feel like this person's speaking really fast, like they're on Adderall, when they shouldn't be.
Kind of thing. I think they, and then we are generous, so it makes it even worse. And then they have to go like, well, if you gave me more money, I wouldn't be in this situation.
God, I'm so generous, it hurts. I'm just giving cash to everybody. Dude, I can't stop giving cash away. The cash is all over the screen. Clean up on aisle my cash.
Okay, so you had fun with Matt Rife, you had fun with Logan Paul. What have you learned anything
Jake
from
Paul.
What's that, Jake? Logan? Oh
Jake.
God. What? Same diff.
Same thing.
Same diff.
I'm pretty sure Logan's caused more physical harm to people, because I'm pretty sure they put lead in Prime, and Jake Paul had nothing to do with that. But sure, same diff. Jake Paul is just sad and pathetic. Logan Paul's probably getting sued in a class action lawsuit for the amount of lead he put in Prime. He also has holes in his brain, and that's hilarious.
They do look like really bad.
Yeah, they do, right?
They don't look anything alike. What the hell are you talking about? Jake Paul looks like he belongs on Disney. He looks like a sad Post Malone, man. He's washed up. Logan Paul is just gonna get sued by the Department of Health soon. Same diff.
I like them. Why do I like them? There's something, I like the shamelessness of them.
They're blunt.
They're blunt.
They're blunt. Logan Paul bluntly put lead in Prime. And now he's getting sued by the Department of Health. That's probably not true. Is Logan Paul getting sued? Oh. I didn't even know this was happening. It's not being sued for the reason I would like it to be sued for. But that's I didn't even know this was happening. Wait a minute, I was right! Due to ingredients as well as alleged false advertising. Is this CoffeeZilla's doing? This is hilarious. This is hilarious.
His respect to me is the hottest thing.
I agree.
Respecting the person.
I agree.
And we respect nobody and nothing.
I don't respect anyone in this podcast. In fact, I all want them to die.
I gotta prove how strong I am so no one gets anything past me. You know, I gotta make sure you don't take advantage of me.
You know, I think they're just a bad person the more they talk. Because it's either like this shit, or they're talking about their ass hair.
Like, you on some level want them to maybe be scared of you so they don't hurt you.
Dog.
Like, you're trying to feel safe.
I keep pausing and unpausing because she keeps saying like bad things that aren't good.
Girl era. You don't have to be like a hard ass gangster. You
No,
know?
that's what it
I'm in
is.
my gangster era.
Yeah, by the way, do it.
She's in her retard era, actually.
He wanted to date me. He wanted, like, a challenge. You know, because guys say that a lot, like, and I think they believe.
No guy has ever said that.
Yeah, no, I agree with this guy. I don't think I've ever heard that online or otherwise.
And they'll be like, I want a girl who calls me out on my shit. They always say that. I want a girl that's like.
And when you do, they're like,
I want a girl that beats me up and calls me names. Maybe like these two people, white guy and white woman, should have their own podcast and kick this Hawk Tuah girl out. That would be interesting, because some of the things she says are somewhat intriguing, but then I just get irrationally angry when what's-her-face opens her mouth and says like some Sigma one-liner before milking that thing, you know? Fucking Hawk Tuah, milk that thing, dude, till it's dry.
you gotta give him like maybe a 3-month free trial and be like, oh, sweet little girl, you know, nothing whatsoever. Then once you like get him in with a hook and you got him for good, then you can show him the real you. Yeah,
Now we'll go.
Nah, that's like manipulation, isn't it?
I didn't know he was very famous, the guy that I'm with. He's very famous to people, and I would have been.
Who is he, man? Ryan Gosling? Mr. Feet? Logan Paul? forehead, man.
How about you cook a meal so when he comes home from his construction job, there's food waiting?
I mean, I could do that.
That's actually reasonable. That's actually reasonable. That's a reasonable suggestion. But then this woman right here is gonna say something unreasonable.
I'm weird like that. Like, you gotta earn that from me.
See what I mean? Hook, line, and sinker, man. You're predictable. Get a new shtick. And if I was this guy in this situation and someone said that about me, I haven't earned it yet, I'd just start hitting people with my car. I just start like putting one wheel up on the sidewalk, you know, thunk, 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 thunk. Yeah.
There's this new thing where, like, I don't know, women that are like think that they're empowered, or like, I'm a feminist, I don't cook, I don't clean. I'm like,
No, I like doing that.
Is this White Woman 2 making fun of White Woman 1? I think so. I think so.
Have conversations, all it is.
I don't mind that. I like that.
I just like that's Granny. Granny thinks I'm like a pimp, you know?
You know what I appreciate?
I don't think anyone thinks that.
A moral compass.
Yeah.
No! That's hilarious. That's a joke, right? This whole conversation has been... If the moral compass was a political spectrum, we'd be outside of the box.
Just yet. But his other bathroom, it was like right in the bedroom. And you can hear me a mile away when I'm in there holding onto the freaking toilet seat in the damn wall.
Turn the shower on.
So she's embarrassed about pooping in front of alleged guy, but she's fine with saying it on the internet in front of a million people. Consistency is important as a public figure, I think. I don't know. I'm not a public figure. Who knows? Maybe consistency isn't important and you can just lie. Or be stupid.
A month ago?
Yeah, a month.
So you had never flown before you went viral?
No, and everything in my damn like carry-on.
She brought a knife.
Actually, it was 2 knives and they got confiscated.
So she's just stupid. I'm learning that now. She's just dumb and stupid. Everyone, including babies fresh out of the mom, know not to bring knives to an airport. Are we pre-2001? Because that reminds me of the fucking tragedy. They took over the airplane with knives, and it's her fault because she brought them. Put away. Put away for terrorist charges.
You brought knives to the airport.
Yeah.
You got a little girl going out here somewhere she's never been, unarmed. You
This is a full-grown woman, by the way, so I don't think she's gonna get any bigger. How long can you use the little girl excuse? You're a full-grown woman and you brought knives to an airport. You could be arrested. Mentally, we are in copper. This is bottom rank. This is we're in unranked. We haven't even started yet, dude. That soy jack spectrum with the funny line that goes up and down, we are on the left side, all right? That is the bottom percentile of IQ.
You lost your fucking mind.
You brought weapons into TSA.
She brought weapons into TSA, guys. And this is the person that we made famous. I think she's just like... We are all moving past Cro-Magnon human, but she's still a Neanderthal at heart.
In 2024.
He's like, ma'am, what's this? And I was like, oh, you can keep it.
Do you... Okay, I know you don't care that much about history, but do you know about 9/11?
Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, it kind of reminds me of the tragedy, dude. It kind of reminds me of this. You remember the tragedy?
Hear about this? I mean, this... Dude, you going to the air... That is like Cat Williams level bonkers, dude. Like, this is like...
Bonkers is the wrong word. I think you're looking for the word retarded.
Traffickers
Yeah,
look for it.
It's not hard to pick me up
know.
and toss me in a fucking van and scooch off with my ass.
That's right.
And there I go. No more hot tub for you. I mean, I'm
Run
done.
away.
Good.
We have lost nothing if that happens. Society will continue. I do not condone the kidnapping of public figures, even if I don't like them.
What is your biggest turn on?
My biggest turn on would be if everyone just sat here silent for 56 minutes.
His leg right here, it says party animal. I should embrace that. And be like,
Jesus, that's a fucking
come
bad
here, you
tattoo.
say-
Yeah.
Why would you do that on camera, man? Like, I've said a lot of mean things, but I feel like they're doing it to themselves now. I think podcasts are horrible stains. The worst form of media next to YouTube Shorts. Anyways, Final thoughts. They should have a Hawk Tuah podcast live so that they can watch as people file out of the room one by one and go do something more important with their time.